The start of the relationship with GJ's simply came from an ad that we seen placed for a plan that they were looking at out in Bell Block, and realised that I wanted to build a house there, an investment property. And from there I went and met Wayne at the show home that was out in Bell Block, and pretty much rolled on pretty quickly from there in terms of getting to a point where we had an agreement on getting the first one up and running. With GJ's Taranaki, dealing with the team here, they're locals and they've got a great reputation. For me, it's great that they're local, and it's great that they value not only their GJ's brand but their own personal brand, which is something they need to stand behind. So it's worked for us. Well, considering the amount of money that I'm sure everyone who's ever built a house or bought a house understands, it's a huge decision in terms of the financial side. So when you're outlaying that amount of capital, trust is paramount. Personally, if I don't trust somebody, I won't work with them. Yes, we've maybe started with house plans that are exactly off the GJ website and run with those. The great thing is, at the end of the day, it's really easy to make changes to plans or modifications, and everything's simple. So given the fact that the properties that Laurie and I are building are investment properties, one of the key considerations or must-haves that is not negotiable in the property is I have to walk up to the house or drive up to the house and, from a personal perspective, be happy to live in it. So it's got to be built to a standard or something that I'll be happy to live with. So it's hugely important in terms of when making choices, that the choices are that the people that ultimately may be renting them off us are coming home to a nice home. Our building project, I guess best way to describe it for us would be hassle-free. It's hugely important just to be able to effectively walk away, make the payments and let the project take care of itself. For Laurie and I, it allows us to go and carry on and do our day jobs. So we know that once the decisions have been made, we can rest assured that the project's going to go ahead exactly as we'd planned, on time, and taken care of with GJ's from start to finish. Laurie and I have had 3 homes completed with GJ so far, and each of the houses have been great. Every time, without fail, they've come through and completed it on time, and as agreed. So that's everything. I think it's probably a testament to the fact that GJ's have got a pretty good system in place, and especially here locally, with the guys who run the business, and I think that's probably what sets them apart for us. So the reason that I guess we build with GJ and have continued to build with GJ is just one word, probably, is delivery, which means to me what we've agreed at the beginning has simply been delivered. So going forward, to me there's been no need to look elsewhere, because effectively the needs have been met and everything's been delivered. So this just makes it simple. Well, what I'd say to the people is that a lot of the builds that we've done with GJ's started with a handshake, and everything that's followed has matched our discussions. So that gives me comfort in actually recommending to my friends or family that they go and have a conversation with GJ's, and having some sort of comfort that they should receive exactly the same kind of service.